Remember, remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. We see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. On this day in 1605, an assassination attempt was put on James I of England. This assassination attempt was designed by Robert Casby and various other members of his group, with those members being John Wright, Thomas Wintour, Thomas Percy, Guy Fawkes, Robert Keyes, Thomas Bates, Robert Wintour, Christopher Wright, John Grant, Ambrose Rookwood, Sir Everard Digby and Francis Teston. All these gentlemen were part of the British Catholics, or English Catholics if you'd put it. This was at a time when being Catholic was not exactly the ideal belief to have, and these Catholics had felt betrayed by their new king, believing that with what he had promised it didn't fit what they wanted. Their plan on the 5th of November 1605 was to blow up the House of Lords during the state's opening of Parliament. On the 5th of November, the only member of this group to be found was Guy Fawkes. He was found under the Houses of Lords with 36 barrels of gunpowder, enough to be able to turn that whole building into rubble. So the reason why the plot to destroy the House of Lords and the King of James I of England, the reason why this didn't go ahead is because an anonymous letter was sent to William Parker, who on the 4th of November headed straight down to the Houses of Lords and searched all the grounds before they eventually found Guy Fawkes in custody, 36 barrels of gunpowder. Obviously Guy Fawkes and other members of this group eventually got caught. Guy Fawkes obviously got caught on the 5th of November. This is the person we are always remembering when it comes to this wonderful bonfire night. On the 27th of January 1606, Guy Fawkes and 8 other survivors were sentenced to be hung, drawn and quartered. A punishment well fitted to show everybody that you do not mess with the state and do not try and assassinate the state. This day we celebrate the 5th of November. We celebrate the fact that this assassination on King James I never happened. The person who was involved in this, or for the longest time the only person involved in this assassination, Guy Fawkes, the criminal, the one who deserved to die. We celebrate this every single year. For the longest time we would have a bonfire with a scarecrow on top. That scarecrow would always represent Guy Fawkes, who was hung, drawn and quartered, as well as being tortured before then, to find out who else was involved in the plot and the assassination to kill James I. Depending on who you are and what you believe, in certain parts of the UK people even blow up Houses of Parliament on a bonfire rather than setting fire to a scarecrow of Guy Fawkes. Nowadays it's just one of those times and just celebrating this wonderful moment in the company of our friends and family with good food, good drinks before Christmas comes around the corner. So if you are going to be celebrating bonfire night tonight, please remember to stay safe and I hope you enjoy it. And remember, the reason why this happened is because some guy decided that enough was enough and wanted to put an end to it and ultimately failed.